Hey y'all. So I haven't been doing any videos for a while because I felt like if I was doing a lot of them, and when that happens, um, I feel like if I'm being egotistical and it's about me, so then I slow down or I stop altogether, like I have for months. And I got into reading. I just became more obsessive than ever on reading, and I've been writing a lot. Um, Including some stuff I haven't posted. But I have written, I've posted quite a bit on my blog, ifknowbetter.com. But I'm sure you already know because I share quite a bit of it, at least the uncontroversial stuff. And today, on my way home from work, I decided, oh man, I'm gonna do a video. It's time. Um, I have a friend that tells me when I tell him when he'll ask me, why haven't you done videos? I said, about, I feel egotistical. He's like, hell with them. The people that don't like it, they're just scared or afraid or mad because you're calling them out by you always pushing so hard. Regardless, I stopped because of me. I don't want to feel egotistical. However, some people don't read the blogs, so that's why I like the videos. Plus, if God forbid anything ever happens to me anytime soon, my kids could watch these videos. So I was gonna do a video like I normally do, the middle of my run, but it started storming, like running like sideways, where I had to look down instead of looking straight. So when I walked out the door, I thought it was just drizzling like it was when I pulled in, but I'm like, yeah, I can't take my phone out there, even though I got a waterproof case and my headphones are water resistant, but that's just downpour. So I went for my run, and I was not gonna do the video, but then I'm like, I said I was gonna do the video, and I like calling myself out. So the video I was gonna do, but I'll still talk about it. It's about not being complacent. You know, I don't fear a lot. I do fear a lot. Just like everybody, I feel failure. I have fear of not providing for my family. I have fear of not being the best example for my children and whatnot. I just don't allow anything to stop me because of fear. I remember, I remember when I confided in my big brother that I was terrified of heights. And he looked at me, he's like, so do I. I'm terrified of heights. Um, what I love about that moment is that we were on the worst roller coaster in Florida in the very front while we were having this conversation about to head down. So it doesn't stop me. Fear doesn't stop me. I mean, if I allow fear of failure to stop me, I wouldn't have lived the life that I've lived. I wouldn't have gone on the adventures. I mean, to get up and move to a state that you don't know anybody, um, with two kids and a wife, and yeah, and then do it four more times within 5 years. Yeah, that's pretty insane. But man, I've lived a great life. I mean, um, some may say that I wasted a lot of time in the first half of my life so far, and the second half, I drastically made up for that first half, and I could slow down and chill. But I do fear being complacent, and it's not. I think we're evolving animals, evolving beings, and we should push the envelope to see what we're made of. To see what can we achieve. how far can we go? And I'm driven. I'm very driven, and I want to teach my sons by example of how to be and how to push and how to go and how to move forward, and heck with fear and heck with failure. That's cool. Some of the wealthiest people in the world would say you only got to be right once. You only got to be right once. You could fail 1,000 times on making a light bulb, but you'll be known for centuries for that one time that you was right. Or in business, so many other great ones. There's actually a video on YouTube about failures. And I love the Michael Jordan getting cut, and so many other the greatest people. So yeah, just don't be complacent. Some may say that I would be tempted to be complacent because I've done a lot. I've achieved a lot. I've achieved a lot more than I expected after that first half. And man, I love my life. I've had a great life, and I continue to have a great life. But there's more in the bucket, and there's more coming. I'm working on some more stuff, and I'm not complacent. One of my favorite writers said, don't get the arrived mentality. Have arrived mentality. Just because you achieve some things and you make it further than you ever thought, don't have that arrived mentality that you're like, I'm here, I'm retired, I'm done, I'm cool, I made it. Nah, it's like, oh, wow, I made it here. Wow, let me see what else gotta go. How far could I go? How much further could I go? Back in the days, I used to say sky's the limit. Now I'm like, why limit myself? And I'm working on some really cool stuff to continue to evolve myself. And hopefully, if I'm lucky in the process, I will help others, and be of service and add value to others. And first and foremost to my kids, and then be a better provider and being a better man. And as I get older, I want to become a wiser man. But yeah, that was all. I just don't get complacent. Don't have that have arrived mentality. Always push it. Don't. We're all scared of failure. Don't let that stop you. And it's not too late. It's not too late. There's some things that I'm working on now that I can't believe I started at 47. That I have no idea. I can't believe I started at 47. But man, I'm still a baby. I mean, I have hair, but I'm still a baby. And I got a lot more left in the tank. This morning I was watching Game Changers on Netflix. I've watched it years ago, but I watched it again, and watching that the strength coach that's like 70 something years old, and making these kids just gassed out, and he's not even breathing hard, and he's ready to go. He's done 800 freaking cowbell lifts or whatever, the weights. Yeah, don't have that have arrived, and push yourself. You think that people care if you fail? If they care, then they ain't your peoples. My circle is thin. I got an extremely small circle, and that circle doesn't even live in the same state. I'm more comfortable, failing on my own, and I don't hide it. I mean, go look at some of my blogs. I'm pretty sure that one of my blogs is called Failure, and I count down a bunch of failures, and I got more to put in the list since then. But I grow. I get closer. With every failure. Don't get complacent. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid of taking chances, and don't limit yourself. You know, like Wayne Dyer said, be a no limit man, be a no limit woman, be a no limit person. I love ya. I'll see if I do another video while I'm actually running, which it's much better than staring at myself. I'd rather be staring at there and do a video, when I'm inspired in the middle of a run. Love ya.